The Slime Diaries continues to be the perfect complementary anime to the core anime. It's not often that we get a side anime that not only really sets itself apart, that complements itself so well to a core kind of stream of anime. But what the Slime Diaries does as well is it is very unique, as it has kind of launched in between a break of a core of season 2 for Reincarnated as a Slime. So it's done two really cool things. It has set itself apart as a different experience within an anime product that already exists, but has also set itself apart to where it has been extremely complementary to the core anime during a pivotal break within the two cores of season 2. So really, we have not been without Slime pretty much all of 2021 so far, which is really cool. We were able to get introed back into Reincarnated as a Slime, and that season 1, the season 2, the core one, was a banger. Then we transition into Slime Diaries, which is a banger, and we're going to transition back into core 2 once the Slime Diaries wraps up. I think that is so cool, and I love how they were able to time this so well to where, like, I feel like I haven't been without Slime. And when we get back into core 2 of the Slime Diaries, it's just going to make me much more excited to get back into Veldora and the story and things like that. It's actually going to make me miss the Slime Diaries a little bit. So when season 2 of the Slime Diaries comes around, I am going to be like, yo, I want to see all those things that happen in between the time that we didn't get focus on within season 2 of the anime, which I'm really going to love to see. Now, one of the things I have complimented the Slime Diaries on in episode 9, and it's a really good a point of that, but in general, is the Slime Diaries has done such a good job of keeping us very in tune on where we are in the timeline within the core anime. So in this episode takes around and surrounds itself timeline-wise when Rimuru appoints Yume as the champion, as the representative for humans, for him to go and set out on a journey to basically say that, hey, the monsters are very friendly with the humans. I have been a champion. I can atone for that, or I can attest to that. I get my weapons from there. You guys need to go there. And that's when Yume sets out on his journey to point people back to Tempest, and this is kind of where the timeline is. This is the beginning of the timeline. The one thing I really love that they did as well is, along with that, they have also kept Milim in play too, where in the core anime, she bounced out already, and we kind of changed focus, but in the Slime Diaries, she's still in the background. She's still there, which I love seeing her character, because her character is, I love Milim, quite a bit. But I really love how they keep us attuned to where the timeline is. The other thing that I've said in our reactions and in our reviews is I really love how they also keep the sense of the seasonality so strong. When the anime first started, we got the tail end of winter and we transitioned to spring. We got springtime, and then we had about about three episodes of summertime. And we got to see the transition to summer. And then the last episode or two, we got autumn, right? We got the fall time. We got the autumn time. And now we have officially transitioned into winter. And we're going to get winter. We got winter this episode, but we're also going to get winter next episode as well. And with winter brought around a bunch of new experiences for Rimuru. Like at the end of the episode when he tries to use Great Sage to make hot breath. He makes steam. Gopta calls him out on it, like, yo, whatever, bro. He loses his mind. Like, it made for a lot of really funny scenes. This episode as well, because it was wintertime, Rimuru advises his, I don't want to say board, but he advises the people, his underlings under him, like, hey, wintertime's coming means people are going to be keeping warm with fire. Most of our houses are made out of wood. So kind of I need a fire committee to go and do extra rounds to make sure that no one's burning their homes. And he's like, we need a mascot. He appoints Benimaru as the mascot, and he's like, only you can prevent forest fires. And I thought that was hilarious because, A, he had a sash. B, he looked unhappy. And 3, it wasn't like a feel-good campaign. It was like a warning against Benimaru, where he made Benimaru look like a villain, like a crazed arsonist villain. And I love that so much. I also really love the interaction with the humans that came over. You know, the people who were partied with Shizu. They came back to pass on information. They had an interaction, but what was really funny is the interaction that they had with Trainee, and Trainee has a despise for them because they were eating potato chips, and she wanted to try one. They asked for a second. Shuna took it out of her hands. Now she despises them. She even warned Rimuru against it. So I love how there is certain scenes that were created based off of things like this, and I love seeing the insight into that. I love that quite a bit. But overall, this was like a really enjoyable episode. I really love the spotlight that they have given to Milim. I love giving the additional insight into Shion's and Milim's relationship, where Shion is kind of like her babysitter, where she is like her mentor within Tempest. There was a whole scene of her teaching her how to properly hold Rimuru. And you're not just holding a slime, you're holding the will of our people, which is like so ridiculous. They made Rimuru look like 9 times larger than he is, and Milim like smacked him to the ground and even kept a little piece of him. But I love seeing their relationship. I love seeing the insight into Shuna and the love that she has for Rimuru. Also the love that she has for Benimaru, her brother, too. And I just like to see the interaction within Tempest. But I think this was another banger episode. I laughed. I had a lot of moments. I almost spit out my coffee at the Benimaru piece of it. I think this was a fantastic episode. Let me know what you guys think about the episode down in the comments below. Let me know if you're sad like me that the Slime Diaries is ending, but if you're excited about the core 2 of Reincarnated as a Slime coming back. Click these videos over here if you want to see my full reaction for today's episode. Click the cards or the pinned comments, and we'll see you guys next week, guys, for episode 10. 10 weeks of Slime Diaries. I can't believe it. We'll see you guys next week for episode 10 of the Slime Diaries, and make sure you guys like and subscribe before you leave. Peace out, guys.